Oh, it started recording. Wow. Uh, I'm so sorry about that beginning. I'm trying to use tools to make starting my videos easier because I have the Stream Deck app on my phone, and it likes to wait a really long time when I hit the record button to actually start recording. So I was trying to fix that, and it just started recording. But hello, I felt really bad about forgetting to record video. So uh, I'm filming video 3 earlier than I planned, although it's Christmas break, so I've been able to do a video every 2 days. But welcome to episode 3, where the plan is to finish the staircase, which at the time I'm filming this, the video where I started the staircase has gotten 0 views, so nobody knows what the staircase is. But also right now, since I'm not really doing anything important and there's not really any content continuations from the last episode, other than the world gets slightly more developed each episode, honestly, you can skip the second video. Although I don't know why anyone I need to be telling this. Oh, bumped my mic. I don't know why anyone I need to be telling this would be seeing this video right now. It's kind of like a paradox where it's like, if I need to tell you it's okay, skip the second video if you don't want to not have video with your YouTube videos. You're not going to see this clip because you won't have skipped the second video to watch this clip. So I'm just going to ignore that, and it's nighttime. I shall do the tour of what I did yesterday tomorrow. I should probably clear up my inventory though. I should probably plant these seedlings sometime. I should also collect other kinds of mushrooms so I can start making soup. Have that as a source of food. Oh, music. I should not forget my music. I have a song stuck in my head, but I probably can't play it here. That's a little loud. The music is so loud to me, but it's behind the semi-directional mic. Mic's not fully directional, but it is partially directional, so it's so much quieter to you guys. My family might move soon, which is really great. It probably wouldn't be till summer, but if we did, I could also set up my room with my mic in mind, because I feel like my audio quality would be so much better if I didn't have to have the mic come up from clipped under my desk and come up past my leg. So I can't really have it in front of me. It has to be kind of to the side, pointed at me. I can point it a little bit better now. Does that sound better? The Cthulhu hole is over there. You can't see it because there's a pillar in the way of my Cthulhu hole. I love the Cthulhu hole. I would prefer fan art of the Cthulhu hole to fan art of me. Also, I'm always welcome to fan art because I love art just in general. This playlist is about harvesting souls at 3 a.m., which is not 3 a.m. where I am, but I'm filming this on New Year's Eve because I was like, oh, I committed to staying up till midnight, and it's it would at like 7 o'clock, I was like, oh, there's like 5 hours till midnight. It would be really nice if I just recorded a 2-hour session in there to help get through that. So it's like 10:12 where I am. So it's not quite 3 a.m., but man, harvesting souls is fun. Like, I had a period in middle school where like all I did in like passing periods and sometimes in class was harvest souls. Like, dang, it's a good way to pass the time. I don't really have any souls to harvest right now because my family isn't a big party kind of family. We did have some people over earlier, but I had all their souls already, probably. And of course, I've been coughing lightly for like a week, and it always just comes back whenever I start recording. That was the first time I've coughed all day. It's probably not safe to go outside, but who cares? I'm a free undead person. But yeah, this is the Cthulhu hole. Because I was crouching over the edge, and it was really dark and scary. It's like, Cthulhu probably lives in that hole. But then, one time I was chased by a creeper, and I fell in the hole, and the hole saved my life from the creeper, so it's like, I think me and the Cthulhu hole are on good terms. I thought I saw like something creeping over the edge of the horizon. I was like, I don't want this to turn into a horror series, despite my music, but yeah, I think me and the Cthulhu hole are on good terms because I told it I've read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft. Like The Hound, excellent story. You should read it. It's been a while since I've read it, but from what I remember, the story is some people steal from a Dutch grave and get cursed by a Dutch dog. And then they put the things they stole from a grave. Which, stealing from graves, I would never. This is the staircase. Like, this was like all I did last episode. This is me doing stuff like this fairly regularly, is why I say you can probably skip videos, especially the earlier ones in the series. I probably don't want to fall from that height while destroying the. Ow. Yeah, the staircase is leaning a little bit off the hill. I'm probably going to have to craft up some fences once I actually get to the bottom and do all the things I want to do with it at the bottom. And have it be on like stilts, like the stairs in front of my house. This music would be so good for these videos. Except I'm bad at Minecraft. Like, imagine watching someone who's like good at Minecraft doing a bunch of like epic things, like doing a 1v5 on like in a epic battle, like an epic dramatic SMP while this music plays. Like, that would get me into a series. I might need to harvest more dirt soon. Dirt is the poor man's scaffold. And we are broke because we haven't done any of the things you would normally do in a Minecraft series to actually like get resources. Because we've been building stairs instead. Oh, a wandering trader. I'm broke. Please go away, capitalism. Aha. power stair system flexing capitalism. This is a victory. Like, even my music got happy at that. So I'd estimate that to be at most 7 blocks, which would do me about 2 hearts of damage. 1.5. Okay, I was a block off. I learned a lot about how Minecraft calculates damage today, so I just had to show off. Like, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was like, that won't kill me. Like, right now, I would have to die from, blah, 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 8 block drop right now. Then 8 block would kill me. But we'll fix that soon, because my farm is actually producing food. Yeah, I have a farm now. It's like the greatest thing to have ever happened in the history of video games. Like, I actually set up the means for my long-term survival. What am I, a nerd now? I'm joking, I am a nerd in real life. Like, either the first or the second episode, I think it was first, I spent a significant portion of the time, not most of the time, but a significant portion of the time talking about robotics competitions. Honestly, do them and watch them. They're really fun. Well, watching them is boring, but I remember last year though, we were sitting in stands and we were watching it over Twitch because, of course, the robotics team, well, robotics like organization I'm in, live streams the competitions, and so I was just sitting in the stands watching it over Twitch. And then I realized I could watch other competitions over Twitch. Not all the competitions for the state competitions happen on the same day though. I think I watched like a fair bit of Arizona's. Like, I wasn't paying attention to teams. It wasn't like I was rooting for anyone, but I did watch some of Arizona. I wonder if Arizona and mine are going to be on the same day. Mine is coming up. Yeah, early of the year is FTC state season. So if you want to start watching robotics, just like near the end of January, beginning of February, just like keep an eye, or multiple eyes if you got a few to spare, on like anything that says FTC on Twitch. That doesn't need to go there. I've also been really into DVD recently, but I don't own DVD. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm actually too young to even go on their website, but it's like I've been watching DVD competitions and things, and it's like, wow, I would really love to do this competitively, and probably would mediocrely enjoy it non-competitively. It would be like one of the few cases where it's like, yeah, I'd be willing to try. Like, I'd be willing to try esports for this because, like, my whole life I've thought of esports as like shooter games, which I don't. They're okay, but I do not want to play shooter games competitively. And it's like, I looked at DVD and I was like, I'd be willing to play this competitively. Like, honestly, I probably would enjoy this competitively more than I would enjoy it casually. So, can we say that's a diversity win, or is that just... That is a horrible joke, I'm sorry. Need the long staircase. Yeah, but the reason I think I would enjoy DVD is because first I just love any kind of game, board game, or video game that's asymmetric play. It's just like hits a spot on my brain. But also because I also love building builds. Like I'm not a min maxer or anything, but also like the idea of being able to have like a lot of options to choose from. I can adapt my build to a lot of like different ideas of what I want to do. Just sounds amazing to me, and I love it. Okay, I'm probably going. I want the path to go that direction, so I should clear this tree, not that tree. It's hilarious to me. My only stone weapon is my axe, and it's like I suck at axe combat. Like I suck at all combat, but especially axe combat. So it's like right now I'd be helpless if I got attacked by like a mob. But it's like I do not care. The stairs are more important than my safety. Like look how close to the actual ground we've got these. I probably shouldn't have crafted all these in the stairs because now it's going to be slab work. This is going to be light work for my slab. It's sunsetting. Felt like it's something got darker. Now we can do that ancient path making technique of slowly walking the direction you want to go, clear anything in your path, and kind of just wave your shovel around any elevation changes, place some planks to like neutralize it. Okay, it's getting dark. Oh, I don't have a bed. That's why I'm getting attacked by phantoms. I should try getting to my house before I die. Going up this hill would be so hard without these stairs, though. Even if they're a little wonky right there. Little Wonka. I love it when the music just builds right at the perfect moment. Like when can phantoms go through walls? No, that's Vexes. We're not using the big clunky water bottle today. It's getting washed. I'm on half a heart. That's not great. Mostly I got to my house because I was like, if I'm gonna die, I want to die in my house so all my stuff is contained. Yellow. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I really liked harvesting souls in middle school. So like, y'all post how many souls you have in the comments, and I'll see if I can if I have more. Because I probably have more. Because I had a whole servant who helped collect souls for me. Oh yeah, I have a shield. I forgot about that. I think craft. It would be so cool if you could like craft weapons and stuff with mossy cobblestone and have a stony, mossy version of the weapon. But like, I guess they just weren't cool enough for it. Look at, I should actually go mining once my farm is like up and running and my dock is done. I should try to get some shrimp for a fishing rod. Spill some water on me. I don't like this water bottle because it has a tendency to like, it's one of those water bottles with the straw that like flicks out, but has a tendency to like trap water in the enclosed space with the straw. So like sometimes you'll drink from it, it will just spill water on you. And I've yet to find a way to consistently avoid it. I perfectly timed that jump. Yeah, I lost it. Can it be day yet? I wish there was some way to skip the night in this video game.
Icon has the
No!
Rose trust.
No! Not the freight of the harbor! Get my field. Field. I think there's a zombie outside. Ah! Apparently not. There's probably a zombie right there. I probably shouldn't waste, like, my hunger on this. But also, it's so much fun. Was it chicken noises? Not they. Well, don't mess with me. I got a shield. I got no views on my last video. You know what that does to a man? Not much, because it's like, at most I only get about 4 views on a video anyway, so it's like not really anything changed. Y'all should. No, it's hilarious. I'm telling people, the theoretical people watching my video, that they should watch my videos. Y'all, the universe in general, should watch my videos. I have it on good authority that I cooked on the first episode. And I like completely messed up the second episode, but I don't have it on good authority that I messed up the second episode. I only have it on my authority. And it's like, do you trust me? Yes, universe, you should not trust me. Correct response. I always get an ominous saving world whenever I open up the door, and it's like, oh, please, what? Why are you saving the world? Do I have anything to smell? No. Water bucket clutch. Yeah. I forgot how to close the chest for a moment. Yeah, PvP wise, which I'm not good at PvP in general, but I'm best with sword and shield. Can you not swing your sword when you attack? Oh, you're not. Oh, you can't swing the sword with the shield up. I didn't know that. I thought it just kind of automatically dropped shield when you swung with the sword while the shield up. Shield and axe. As I said, I'm pretty bad with axe combat. Like, I'm very bad at timing my jumps to get good crits in. Spear and shield, I don't really have any practice, but it's about as good as just having spear. You got 2 attack options, but you got the shield. Oh, it's day. Nice sunrise. That didn't happen. Oh, that will happen though. I pressed shield. Yeah, the problem there is I was like, oh, I can use my shield and my spear because the spear is better range, so I can kind of fight them better. And then it's like, no, you can't. So when I should have been running away, I was trying to set up my spear and shield. Where's my path? It's somewhere in here. Somewhere. Probably further around the mountain. Yeah, there it is. It's always farther down than I think. I need slabs there. I'll fix that later. After I harvest my field! And probably at least semi-fix the hole. The Cthulhu hole is expanding, and I don't... Oh, well, I support it because we here at Crowcraft are proud supporters of the Cthulhu hole. But it's like going directly into my path to my fields, which is not a good place to have an ominous hole contained in a mythical being. Although, if you think about it, my house is really just an ominous hole containing a mythical being. Honestly, I don't care enough to let those fully harvest. Like, I know it's better, but yeah. I'll let it grow like 5 ticks longer next time, I guess. But hey, I have like enough wheat for like multiple pieces of bread, and I'm not even hungry. Can I get my shield back? I didn't get my shield back. I should go grab that. There's my shield. I don't have my crafting table either. Or my stairs. Can I get my slabs, Joso? Nope, not going further down Cthulhu hole, don't run into him. Or then, what pronouns does Cthulhu use? I would assume no pronouns or neo pronouns, or maybe they them, or maybe it. Leave a comment down below. What pronouns do you think Cthulhu uses? And if you are Cthulhu and can in some way confirm that you are Cthulhu, please tell us. We wouldn't like to disrespect Cthulhu. Did I replant my wheel? I don't think I fully replanted my field. Running upstairs is just so satisfying to me in Minecraft for like no reason. It just makes my brain go zoom when I top up. It's just like, no, I did replant my field. I can expand my field even bigger. I'll do that when I finish this. Going downstairs is pretty fun in Minecraft too, like zoom. Even better if you sprint. Which I probably shouldn't sprint on the most dangerous staircase known to man. They'll be less dangerous once we put in stilts. Well, that was rude. That's how crafting tables work. You put them in your crafting spot. I would know. I'm a certified Minecraft professional. I'm almost making money by playing Minecraft. Not even close. If you get me to 500 subscribers, I can say I'm a professional video gamer. You should do it just for the memes. Wink, wink.
On site, your meters don't lie. The blower motor's failing. But great.
Not even 500 people see my videos. How are they going to get me to 500 subscribers? Not my problem. It's their problem now. If they want the memes, they have to do it. My shell is also about to die. Well, you're a tall glass of wood. So I have a horrible idea that I think has a lot of potential. How many of y'all know Flux? If you don't know Flux, it's just a game. There's a lot of different versions, but each version kinda has keepers, goals, actions, and new rules. And so how it works is you start the game with 2 rules, called the basic rules. You draw 1 card on your turn, and you play 1 card. But you can play cards such as draw 4. And then each turn you draw 4 cards and play 4 cards. And it's just stuff like that, and how you win is you get there's 1 gold card out at a time, and each gold card has 2 that's in my inventory, yes. 2 things listed. I didn't even need to delogify that wood. Specifically 2 keepers, usually. I should fix my inventory. Usually building block, weapons, well, pickaxe, weapons. That. But I feel like there's a lot of potential in combining Flux with Magic, where you make Magic deck, but you're allowed to have Flux cards in your deck. And the reason I believe this is there's like uh, cards like Play All, which make you play all your cards every single turn. Which I feel like the strategies would be a bit overpowered, but I feel like as long as you play with friends who aren't gonna like metagame it to crap, you could do a lot of really fun things with like you get to play all your cards every turn. The problem is you have to play all your cards every turn. And there's probably some fun combos with that, and Flux can either be a really chaotic game or a really strategic game. And honestly, which one it turns out to be depends on who you're playing with and what cards get played in the early game. Especially new rule cards. When new rule cards get played in the early game have a huge effect on how the game just ends up going like strategy wise. And like the perfect example of this is we played 2 games of Pirate Flux, me and a couple members of my family today before I started filming, like right before. I was like, I want to do something at 10, and they were like, hey, want to play a game? I was like, yeah, but it can be a short game, I want to film at 10. And so we played 2 games of Flux. First game, I played a like draw 4 near the beginning. So for most of the game, we were drawing 4, but nobody played like play extra cards or a hand limit site. So we all got a bunch of cards, and then my dad won when he played play all your cards and just played all the keepers and the goal he needed to win uh, that turn. But actually, that's not what happened. He played all the keepers he needed and the goal he needed to win. But my sister used the surprise card, which is kind of like an instant spell in Magic, where it's like you can play it at any time. But often they have 2 different effects. Like they have one for when it's play on your turn and when it's not play on your turn. But when it's not play on your turn, you can just discard a gold card that was just played. So my sister blocked him, and then he just used an action card to steal my hand, and then played the keepers he needed from my hand. So yeah, it was very fun and chaotic. And the second time, near the beginning, someone played a draw 4. So they're like, let's do that again. It was my dad specifically. And I was like, you know what? I think strategy in this game gets really interesting when you're drawing a lot, but you have a low hand limit. So I played hand limit 2, which meant every turn you had to draw 4 cards, play a card, and then discard, in theory, 3 cards. Which that forces you to be really strategic about what you want to keep. I ended up losing that because I'm not actually that good at strategy. Speaking of strategy, last year for my birthday, I got an asymmetrical war game, and we played it once because my dad hated it. I loved it. My dad can be rather picky with his games, and I'm not like even overall very picky person. Like I will absolutely love games that have like horrible balancing, just like out of pure nostalgia, or I like the kind of flavor of them. Like a great example of this is possibly my favorite board game, which I'm starting to collect board games. Like my family is a closet full of them, but I know families have like entire rooms of them. Uh, my goal is probably to be on the entire room scale. I've started my collection. It's at the top of my closet, and it has the 3rd edition of my favorite game, which is Betrayal at House on the Hill, which is a horror board game where the concept is you're a bunch of like explorers or a bunch of like teenagers who have gone to a haunted house for some reason. And then when you're there, a bunch of creepy stuff happens. And then the haunt happens. And what happens in the haunt is usually one of the explorers, sometimes multiple, sometimes none of them, goes evil and tries to kill the others. And so, how this exactly works is there's omen cards. Well, so how the game in general works is on your turn you can move up to your speed, but if you draw a card, your turn instantly ends. And but how the game works is it's kind of a roguelike, honestly. Like, it would be very. Actually, I thought it would be very fun to see like a roguelike version of it as a video game, or like some of your actions in past games can affect it. It's got a legacy version. I forgot about that. I want the legacy version for my birthday, but you can go through any doorway, and then a tile will be placed there depending on what floor of the house you're on. So like all the tiles have a floor or multiple floors they're assigned to. So like there's a couple that are like, oh, this can be in the basement or the ground floor. This can be in the ground floor or the upper. This can be in any floor. We have an expansion that adds a roof, so any tiles that can be in the upper floor also can be in the roof, but there's tiles that are specifically roof tiles also. So yeah, a tile gets placed, and then most of the tiles, like almost every single one, like I can think of 3 off the top of my head, and my favorite edition, the one I've played a lot more, that don't have this, but most of the cards will have a little symbol in the corner that tells you what of one of the 3 types of cards to draw. There are event cards, there are item cards, and then there are omen cards, which are like item cards. Like item cards are you get like a gun. You just find a gun in the house, or you find a mysterious bottle. There's a bottle and there's a vial. They're 2 very different things. I think the vial's an omen, but the omens are like much more dramatic items. They're like skulls and things. And every time you draw an omen, you have to make a haunt roll. And depending on the result of the haunt roll, the haunt starts. And then what haunted is dependent on the item and where you found it in my favorite edition and in the more recent edition. So there's second or third edition, which are still commonly played. I've never even heard of anyone ever playing the first edition, but my family owns both the second. Well, my sister, who's at college, owns the second, but she brought it home for winter break. She brings it home like every break she has because she knows I love it. Second edition is my favorite, but I, specifically me, technically own the third edition. But I like the second edition better, even though it's a lot less balanced. Like, in theory, the first omen you can draw in second edition can start the haunt, which is just like horrible overall because the haunts are just more fun and more balanced if you have like at least 4 players in total usually, and if a significant portion of the house is explored. Because there's like one haunt where they're burning the house down, and it's supposed to be not the traitors, the heroes are burning the house down, and they're supposed to be around an equal amount of traitors and heroes, but you can have like 2 heroes and 1 traitor in a very tiny house, and the fire just wipes out the house. Like, I played one of the second edition haunts twice, and first we didn't realize it was supposed to be about even, but the traitor for that one is whoever has the lowest sanity, and the first time I played it was 4 people, me and 3 of my friends. And 3 of us were tied for low sanity. And so we were just like, oh, we're the darkness? Okay, we are the darkness. We are the night. We are William's grandmas tonight. For context, the friend who was not evil was William, and so we just like circled around him like vultures and killed him really fast. Like anytime he tried to set a fire, nope, it's gone. The second time I played it, I was traitor alone against 2 of my members of my family, and since I was darkness, I of course put on sunglasses because I actually am fairly light, well, not fairly, moderately light sensitive, especially when I'm tired. So it wasn't even that bad for me because it's like I can adjust the sunglasses and see perfectly fine with sunglasses in a well lit but not super bright room, like fairly fine. But I adjusted to the sunglasses and I was wearing sunglasses the whole time, and I just got overwhelmed so quickly because the house was tiny. We hadn't discovered any of it, and it was all on fire. And it's like the main way of attacking as the villain in that one is you make sanity attacks against them, and they both had really good sanity, and so it's like I only hit like 3 of my attacks in that. I was only able to kill one of them, and they came to your side when you killed them. So like we lost. Well, I lost miserably, and then the one person I recruited like on the last turn, they had 1 turn as a villain. Uh, they technically lost miserably, but yeah, they accomplished their goal. It's daytime. Yes, I just kind of sensed it. So yeah, the game is very poorly balanced in that, and it's not greatly balanced in 3rd edition either. But also, how in 2nd edition, how the haunt rolls work is you roll 6 die, and if it's less than the number of omens found, the haunt starts, and the die aren't normal die. They are, they are 6-sided dice, but they can roll 0, 1, or 2 with equal probability. So they're like a 3-sided die. They're 3-sided dice minus 1. I almost used D&D terminology, which probably would make sense to most of you, because let's face it, only nerds are going to watch my channel. But yeah, D&D terminology, that would be 3D. Well, the whole roll would be 63 minus 6 to approximately get what you would roll. But it would be rolling. It's rolling 63, but the D3 are shifted down a pace. Well, that's disappointing. I left my crafting table down at the bottom. I'm just going to do what I can here. Go grab my crafting table and finish it. But yeah, the game's really fun, and it's got a Legacy Edition, and if you don't know what Legacy board game is, because I think they're less popular now, but it's a board game where every essentially kind of runs like a campaign where the previous games affect the next games, and usually they're not like replayable at all. Like you finish all the games and then it's done. Because like often they have like, oh, you have this deck where at the end of every game you draw from it until it tells you to stop. You put all the cards in. It's like you can't really replay them, and sometimes they have you like putting stickers on the board. Yeah, but the Legacy Betrayal game is during the first game, each player chooses a family, and you all play as members of the family who each time come to the house. And if you survive a haunt, you can play as your character from the last haunt. And this is really funny because, like, last time, uh, my dad has a game of it going, but they haven't played for like 5 years, and they played like 2 weeks ago, and they all like got together and they were like, wait, all our characters would be like 100 years old if we used them. Let's just say they died, and then they went, wait, we could all be old people with the person who's almost a senior citizen being the young man of the group. So that was really funny because it was like a 96-year-old, 103-year-old, a 117-year-old, and a 56-year-old. And they were joking the whole time that this wasn't actually happening. They were just on like a field trip for the old folks' home, and this is just what was happening in their minds. And the person who wasn't insanely old was just like, yeah, yes, okay. It was like an orderly or something. Especially since in the legacy version of Betrayal, you get a role each game, and his role was doctor. He was a doctor. Although one of them was a professional gambler, which is hilarious. And they forgot about that fact until at one moment, because I was kind of watching because I really. This is going to sound weird, but I enjoy watching people play games. So, like, I was watching, I was like, well, this roll is very unlikely to happen, but if it doesn't happen, you have a chance to make it happen if you're a gambler thing. And it's like, it doesn't happen. So, how the gambler thing worked is you could re-roll 2 zeros on the dice because they were 0, 1, 2, and use the new rolls. But if both of them landed on 0 again, you would get 0. And it's like, well, if it hits 0, it'll just be as bad for you as if it misses. So like you could just take your chances, man. Go crazy, go hog wild. And he did, and it didn't work. Actually, no, I did. I think it did work, but multiple times he used it, and it didn't work because gambling. Why do I always have a small segment in my videos where I discuss gambling? I don't like what that says about my character, especially since I think gambling is a horrible idea as a whole. Well, it's not a horrible idea for the gambling parlor owners because, you know, they get a ton of money from it. Which should be your first sign. Because if gambling was a good idea, why do people make so much money off of it? And I specifically mean people who aren't actually gambling, just own the house. Like food for thought. And now I'm growing food for stomach. That was a horrible joke. Yeah, I deserve to have my crops trampled to some degree for that joke. My seeds were not where I expected them to be. I really need to get a bed in this game. It's like I waste my days. I shoveled it. I did not know you could hoe shovel dirt. Anyway, Cthulhu hole. I actually have extra bread so I can eat when I get hungry. I also have candy in my drawers if uh, I get hungry in real life. Which wouldn't happen because I don't eat food because I'm an undead. But food is nice even if you're undead. You all should buy more food for your undead pals. You can't craft planks, you know. I didn't bring my crafting table with me. I'm trying to be smart and always have a crafting table on me, and it's just like not working out. I really need to put paths here, but it will all be consumed by the Cthulhu hole eventually. When my base gets like fully consumed by the Cthulhu hole, that will be my sign to move on and build a defensive perimeter. Like build a cool base and build a perimeter around this so it doesn't expand more. Because it will consume my base eventually. Honestly, it's just a race against time because I don't want to waste 5 episodes later where I use all my resources I get in the early episodes to build a house quicker, but still build a house because it will take me like 5 episodes even with all the resources. So it's like it's a race against the clock of whether I can uh, beat the game before the Cthulhu hole consumes my house completely. The answer is probably not. I just did that because it makes that part little. Honestly, this should not exist. I'm just going to pave it all over with. It's getting dark. No, I'm just crazy. Yeah, honestly, that's better. Is it actually getting dark? Where's the sun? The sun is setting. Yep. Oh yeah, this video, which we've been on for a while, is 2 a.m. and you're coming back from the dead to get revenge, I assume? Yeah. Keeps on. Probably revenge. Yeah, I'm a little snotty, so if you hear those noises, that's me trying to make it so I can stay breathing. Those were mushrooms. Having the ominous, like, cobblestone all over my face is really messing with my panic response. We're about an hour from the ball drop, at least where I am. 55 minutes an hour, same thing. I probably don't need that many points. I should clear the area just beyond my farm, which is probably a bad idea. I probably shouldn't develop in that area because I was slowly being cut off from it. Because, like, right now I'm seeing a pattern. Second episode, I discovered the Cthulhu hole. It gets bigger that episode, it gets bigger this episode. Is it just going to get bigger every episode until it consumes my house? Probably. So it's like, I probably shouldn't build in that direction because I'm going to get cut off from it fairly quickly. Then I'm going to have to build over the Cthulhu hole, which feels insulting. And I don't want the Cthulhu hole to, like, actively spread aggressively instead of passively. I want to stand on its good side. I love how this series is going from, oh, I'm just playing Minecraft and trying to beat it for the first time ever, to I fear the hole. The hole will consume my family. Honestly, it's not welcome to all my family. I should probably. Oh yeah, I want to make lanterns. How do you make chains? That makes sense. So my plan is I'm going to set up a bunch of like fences. Have one fence go over, then have like a chain and a lantern. That's what I'm going to light my base. The rest of my base. This is going to be what my house is like for the whole season. I'm going to get a bed eventually. Maybe a second room. Yeah, I can. This probably not safe. Like that zombie's got tracking on me. I wonder if we can find a way up the stairs. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, it's fast tracking is working. Can I stab you through the door? Not by the sounds of it. I thought you could like hit through doors and stuff. I never actually clicked my shield. Like I got it back. Never actually put it on. That was a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, my water is empty. Oh no, what do I have to do without water? Is it daytime yet? See a skeleton? Or is that cobblestone? Sorry, cobblestone. The audio quality on these videos must suck. I need to clean my screen. Yeah, I have no idea if these are good videos, but I enjoy making them. Even though I've been cursed with sickness whenever I make these videos. Actually, it's really funny. Sometimes I have, not a lot of problems, but some problems with my, acid reflux. Ooh, we have the song about gambling. And earlier this morning I was like, I want a fizzy drink because New Year's, but my family didn't have any. I just forgot what it is. Not apple cider. Is it apple cider? It might be apple cider. Am I going crazy? However, we don't have any of the fizzy drink that's not alcoholic, the not alcoholic one that people tend to drink on New Year's. And so I got a ginger beer, I think it was. No, it might have been ginger ale. Yeah, it was a beer. It was a ginger beer. There is actually a difference, which I didn't know for a while. As an avid ginger ale enjoyer, I didn't know that for a while. But I got a ginger beer from the garage and I put it in the fridge. And I was like, I'm going to make a mocktail with this. But the mocktail I tend to make with ginger beers and ginger ales is a lemon ginger honey one. and I started getting really acidy, like during around the noon. So when it was time to make my drink, I was like, it's probably a bad idea to drink this. It's just going to make all the acid problems worse because I'm putting a bunch of acid down my throat when I drink this, and my throat already hurts. And then my brain was like, just remember that you're using a small lemon, so I'll cut the lemon juice a little bit. And since it's a ginger beer and it's stronger, you can offset that with more honey. I was like, yes, that's a great idea. My brain completely forgot to mention that that doesn't bring the actual acidity of the drink down. It just brings it down to normal levels. Actually, the ginger beer was a really strong ginger beer, and overall, so the difference. Ginger ale is meant to actually be drinking. Ginger beer is stronger and for like cocktails. I drink either because I'm just like immune to ginger at this point. But I made the drink and it was actually still too strong on the ginger and the lemon side. Like it was super weak on the honey side, and so it still tasted fairly good. It could have tasted better, but also every time I drank it, like my inside of my body hurt. Imagine like going to attack someone dying mid rushing towards them to attack them. Never really. I want to kick this out into a little bit deeper waters. Oh, that's a fox! I love foxes. I actually own fox ears and a fox tail. Not because I'm a furry. I am a furry. I will admit that openly on the internet, even though people I know in real life, or one person I know in real life sees these videos. But not because I'm a furry, but because my school has a dress-up day thing because we have not a uniform, well, it's almost a uniform. We do a dress code, and so we have days with our dress-up days because they didn't want to have us have to wear like the same things every single day. That was fairly nice of them. But one of the dress-up days was Fairy Tale Day, and my mom bought fox ears and a foxtail for her costume because she works at my school. It could be like okay, an arrowhead thing. I'm just kind of freestyling it with this. I forgot to check the graph. I have a graph somewhere that tells you whether it's a jetty, a pier, a wharf, or a... I don't remember what the fourth one is. It might just be dock. I'm just kind of freestyling it, or whatever this is. If I have bread, I can actually eat food now that I'm hungry. I should probably incorporate mossy cobblestone some way to like my base or something. Yeah, that looks nice. It did like a big square, little, medium square, little square kind of thing. But yeah, this is my dock. I fish on it eventually. I dock my boats on it. Okay, next plan. I'm gonna go mining. Cause I've gone mining once. I got some coal and some iron. And I was like, cool, I needed iron so I could be a farmer. So it's like, I should actually explore that cave a little bit, see how deep it goes. Uh, if it ends up connecting to the Cthulhu cave, I'm going to be so sad because I don't want to go to the Cthulhu cave. This is how superstitions form. Not because like people don't have a logical explanation for something. It's because they make a joke and then they just commit to it. Right after this, I should like find some sheep or something and make a bed. Like, normally that's step number one. I can get some wood from this, and if I ever get chickens, I can make them. I'm just going to say I feel like I have a right to be proud of that. No, not another one! I'm just gonna, for the moment, too bright for coming from there. You can tell that spooked me a little bit, because I keep on checking that. I shouldn't be able to get scared. I worked in a haunted house, which is like, why would that make you less able to get scared? I don't know. It feels like it should. I actually own a lab coat and like welding goggles because I worked in a haunted house. Like I did one weekend in a haunted house. Really fun experience. Everyone should get at least one experience, no matter what they are planning to do in life, where they have to do something where it's like this is a form of performing, where you have to deal closely with like customers and things. Because a lot of time in performing, you don't interact with people that a lot. It's like haunted house work. And I can't think of any other examples. I'm pretty sure I've done one other example of stuff like this, but other jobs like that, uh, they are a performing role, but they are like the most unique and interesting. Okay, this ain't the Cthulhu hole. Though it's a nice way to get out on. There's another cave. If I can put a small pillar here, just because I can. That's a nice view. That's my explore this later. I should probably go home because I have some valuable stuff on me, but it's also just coal. It's just like I have very limited coal supply because I never go mining, but also coal is actually that's valuable. Okay, gonna clear this up now. Gotta bring the water bucket with me. Okay, first things I know about this section is the ceiling is very collapsible. I don't want that to fall on me. I don't have a shovel anymore. I left my crafting table behind. I've got a tactic. They show off. Possible I've done it before. Probably shouldn't like have that there. Creepy tunnel. I wouldn't. I'm getting a little bit spooked out, but probably mostly the music. I actually wanted that. Let's get reset up. Well, that's a little boring build up. Way he was dropping creepers at me, I thought it was gonna be the best item ever. It's night now. I'm gonna go home. Oh, there's my crafting table. What a fool. What a fool I've been. Well, I got some coal from this, which is nice. I should make some more torches when I get home. This is why I like to have my house. Because I don't really. Okay, goals for tomorrow. Uh, harvest my farm because I think it's done now. And go on an adventure for sheep. Hmm. Hello. Are you gonna come fight me? That opened my door, didn't it? No, it didn't. That opened my door. I should craft a boat. Do boats require shovels in Java? Don't you know? No, it don't. And I guess I should make a new shovel. Go for it, man. It's almost done. So, how's y'all's New Year's then? Mine's been meh.
If your oil change doesn't come with a smile and a check.
Hey, you shot my steers. You shot me! Oh, whatever will I do about that? Peekaboo. Peekaboo edition 2. Spear's range isn't quite that long. Edition 3. New friends, new weapons. Okay, sir. Please don't steal my house. Actually, in general, please. Thank you. I thought my house was on fire for a moment when I saw this torch out the corner of my eye. Oop, now the sky's on fire, which means it's probably not safe to leave yet. Yep. Now I can watch all my undead enemies burn. Hey, hey you! Yeah, you run away. Oh, it's so much brighter when I look here than when I look here. Burn! Burn like a sucker you are. Okay, probably safe enough to leave now. Yeah, I'll be done in like a little bit. We arrived at Starship being flown down by my docks. Fun to get off a boat again. No, like I genuinely forgot what button to get off a boat. Am I going to have to Google this? That would be so embarrassing. Okay, the music is going to pause for a little bit. I don't have access to not play music when I'm not in the app. How to exit boat Minecraft? Ah, I should also try and grab some sweet berries while I'm here. Because they're a fairly good food source. And also that means I can get a pet fox. Hello. I'm not here to hurt you. I'll even let you have my sword. I can easily make a new one. You should go foxes in Minecraft and steal your sword. I don't see any sweet berry bushes. I'll be back eventually. But for now, boat journey. If I find any sheep, I probably shouldn't kill them, because they would be useful to me. I had like a farm of sheep. Try and get some more of these to spread these around my house. That is the F key. Or was it? Guess we're digging a canal. I feel like this would be useful connected. That didn't help. Oh, it tells you when you get in the boat. I wonder if they're in there. Oh, that's probably not very interesting, actually. Ooh, more sugarcane. Don't mind if I do. The sheep have to spawn in this biome, right? No matter if it's found a new biome. That's creepy and dramatic. Ooh, flowers. I like flowers. Ooh, bees. I like bees. I don't have a way right now to do bee stuff. I thought those pigs were like piglins for a moment. I was like, you're not supposed to be here. I'm sorry. I missed. I'm even more sorry. Where can I find some sheep? I really want to sleep.
Surprise!
Oop.
This holiday season,
Okay, we have about half an hour left of the video. Because on our fourth video, I was like, I'm going to do about 2 hours. I might cut it a little bit early so I can like be with my family at midnight, like exactly midnight. So I honestly might cut it in a few minutes. Doggo! I don't got any bones for your doggos. So I have a bad habit of like badly in I also used to have a speech disorder. Now sometimes saying words is hard. Uh, bad habit of badly uh in not intimating but close. I know how to say in my head. Imitating, no T, of imitating accents badly, very badly. And so it's like my accent's a little bit distinct. Like the place I have doesn't have a super distinct accent except for on a few words. Like I've been told how we say hello is weird, which of course I didn't say it like how I would normally say it. So and also my area is fairly famous for doing modal stops, which are where you skip certain consonants. Like T's are especially famous for this. That's where you get the things. So like you might actually watch. I like if you pay attention, I actually kind of slip in between accents and slang as I talk. So yeah, that's a very unique personality trait. Yeah, I'm just gonna go home and then hang out with my family. This video is your 17th century villain fighting against the king, which I don't have a king, or do I? Well, I already said what state I am in, so there's no point in hiding that I don't have a king. But honestly, oh, look, spider. I kill it. I don't think this is the way I was going. I'll kill it if I get string for a spear. Ooh, back up, please. Yay, string. Why does string sing so much? Oh, this was the way I was going. The dramatic cave. And out here's my canal. Are you in my boat? Dang. Well, I'm gonna find the river, which since my spawn is near a river, should be near. Swim all the way back and get my crap. Unless I just keep dying. That's also acceptable, I guess. I'm on a time limit, so actually that will not be acceptable today. Almost dodged it. Get to the river quickly. Avoid the shallow parts, that will just slow me down. And hope I don't get ganged on by drown. Oh. all my stuff. You're in the boat. Sounds very helpful. Leave my boat. Leave me alone. I wonder what village she's from. That about looks like everything. Which way is home? This way. Oh yeah, I have a dock. I should be able to see when I'm close to home. I passed the dock. Unless this is the completely wrong way. That's great. I love that. What's on fire up there? It's my house. I'd be really upset. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't. And here's the canal. Wasn't able to get a good entry, which I would not be able to maintain a good entry through this thing, because, you know, right here. Oh, that's annoying. I built this canal better. That's probably why I died. I have a shovel. I'm blind at a distance in Minecraft. My port should be right here. Yes. I'm going to take the boat with me just to be safe. Come on, spin. Oh, there's the sunrise. There's a creeper right near the base of my house. Anyways, that is going to end our video for today. I am going to go do whatever my family's doing for the stroke of midnight with my family. But you should go enjoy time with your family. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your day. And goodbye.